Give ear, my people, to my words. Come listen to my song. And I will speak a parable, dark sayings from of old, things that our fathers told to us, what we have known and heard. And to our children will reveal the wonders of the Lord. To Israel he gave a law, a teaching to be taught, that generations yet unborn might put their hope in God, and not forget the works of God, but keep his holy way, and not be like their forefathers whose hearts had gone astray. See Ephraimites armed with the bow, on battle day withdraw. They did not keep God's covenant and walk within his law, for they forgot the works he did, the wonders he had shown in Egypt in their father's sight, upon the fields of Zoan. He split the sea and let them pass, the waters piled high. By day he led them with a cloud, all through the night with fire. He opened rocks in desert land, and out came gushing streams. When water like a river flowed, they drank as from the deep. Yet still they sinned and tested God, rebelling in their hearts. Demanding all the food they craved, they spoke against the Lord. He gave us drink, but can the Lord for us a table spread? Can God within this desert place fill us with meat and bread? Therefore the Lord was full of wrath against his Israel, for they did not believe in him and trust his saving power. Yet still he told the skies above to open up their doors, and manna fell for them to eat, the grain of heaven poured. Man ate the bread of angels and had food abundantly, and God brought meat within their midst like sand beside the sea. As birds fell thick upon their camp, they ate the meat they craved. But while the food was in their mouths, their strongest passed away. And only when the Lord brought death would Israel seek his face, and even then their loyalty was quick to fade away. Their speech was smooth, their hearts were hard, rebelling yet again. But God in his compassion did atone for all their sins. For God remembered they were flesh, like wind that's here then gone. But they did not remember all the wonders of the Lord, how he redeemed them with his power and saved them from the foe, performing marvels, wondrous signs upon the fields of Zoan. He turned the rivers into blood, so Egypt could not drink. He sent among them swarms of flies, devouring everything. Sent frogs and locusts, hail and frost, and fiery thunderbolts. He sent his mighty angels there, a great destroying host. In Egypt all their firstborn died, the first fruits of their strength. And then God led his people out, as shepherd with his sheep. For safely through the sea they passed, and through the wilderness, unto his holy mountain and their great inheritance. Yet in the land they tested God, again their hearts rebelled. So God left Shiloh, left the place where God with man had dwelt. He left them to their enemies, their priests fell by the sword. Their maidens had no wedding song, their men by fire devoured. Then God arose as from a sleep, his enemies did run. And God closed Judah from the tribes, Mount Zion which he loves. And God took David from the fields to lead his people well, with skillful hand and upright heart to shepherd Israel. O God of mercy, though we stray, what wondrous grace you bring. From David's line you've given us the perfect shepherd king, who laid his life down for the sheep, for all who hear his voice. The promised Savior of the world, our shepherd Jesus Christ.